We had to book accommodation for the 3rd of January because our flight was only leaving Dubai on the 4th afternoon. We disembarked the ship in Doha. So we booked a flight via Gulf Air, but it was booked via Vitality as a third party. There was no direct flights from Doha to Dubai, so we had a layover in Bahrain. Before we went on the trip, about 2 or 3 weeks, Gulf Air told us that the flight has been rescheduled, therefore we have been rebooked. Vitality also sent a message to let us know that the booking they made was cancelled and I will have to deal with the airline directly. Well, luckily the airline had already communicated with us. However, for a third party that we dealt with in the inception of the transaction, I felt like Vitality hung us to dry and left us to erode. The booking still confirmed that we will still lay over in Bahrain for about 2 hours, then change planes to Dubai. So we arrived at Doha International Airport. Luckily, we were like 2 to 3 hours early. Now it's time to check in. Just a heads up, we were the only black people in the queue. When we get to the front, there is no booking done for the second flight, but they can see that everything was paid and booked in time. So the airline forgot to rebook the second flight to Dubai from Bahrain. We had to stand there in front for about an hour while they tried to fix the issue. Call centers were called, managers were involved. That time we are just standing there like some black couple suspected of some dodgy crime. The worst part of it is that we were not the minority, we were just non-existent, the only black people in the queue. It was exhausting and embarrassing, but shame, the team leader really did a good job and assured us that we will be in the next flight out to Bahrain and we'll have to no issues when we exchange flights. Eventually, they sorted everything out and we boarded the plane. We even had the chance to meet the teddy bear, but couldn't tour the airport because we were out of time. So we had booked Copthorne Hotel-Sharjah via booking.com, another third party. Everything was confirmed and they even confirmed airport transfer courtesy of the hotel. This was confirmed by booking.com because I inquired in case we had to organize a transfer ourselves, which I didn't have an issue with that. About 2 days before check-in, while in Bahrain, we get to a Starbucks for Wi-Fi. I follow up on everything that required information or confirmation. Lo and behold, the hotel tells me that they do not offer airport transfers because the airport is far and they have no knowledge of booking.com's confirmation with us. They do not have access to the messages they said. Mind you, these guys registered their hotel on booking.com as a third party, and now they're coming back and telling me that they don't see any messages that this third party refers to. So it's fine, and now we land in Dubai. So Funi doesn't like spending money unnecessarily. When I Google how much it would cost for an Uber to transfer from Dubai airport to Sharjah, it gave me some ridiculous price. Then I read up somewhere where they said we can use the metro bus. So now I ran around trying to get the bus card, not a ticket. It's an access card. I don't even know how it works. We asked about 4 people and 3 out of that 4 told us that we can actually get a bus that will bring us closer to Sharjah. We hop onto the bus and just went wherever it was going with our bags. We don't even know where we are. Luckily, the UAE is safe, so was not really worried about getting mugged. So the bus driver forgot to tell us where we are supposed to get off. We decided we will get off where there are taxis and rather take a taxi. It is getting late now. Kiboma, 8 p.m. And by the way, the traffic from the airport peak hours in Dubai is hell. So we get to a taxi. I show the driver the address of the hotel. He says, no, don't worry. I will take you there quick. And I'm thinking, it means the bus did get us closer. So we arrive at the hotel after paying around 120 rands. We enter the hotel, try to check in, and they tell us that the hotel we were dropped off is the Dubai branch. We still need to get to the Sharjah one, and they cannot rebook us in Dubai because it just doesn't work that way. I mean, you are the same hotel, just different branches. Clearly, team leaders can arrange something. Pella, it's really getting late, and remember, we were both sick flu. So we just want to get to the hotel, get warm, eat and rest because we have an 8-hour flight the next day in economy class. Well, obviously, if we were in SA, I would have fought them until they booked us in. But I was many kilometers away from home, from my freedom. So I just had to be nice. The Dubai branch called a taxi for us, instructed them, and we were off to our destination. Just a heads up, when you drive from Dubai to Sharjah, there is a compulsory charge that the taxi adds for about 20 dirham, around 103 rands, automatically. So you can imagine how much we paid in total for transport that day. I could have just booked the transfer. Believe you me, at 9 p.m. there was so much traffic from Dubai to Sharjah, so we were stuck in traffic again. We arrived at the hotel, very nice hotel, nice location and nice stuff too. We check in and I also mildly complain about the whole transport shit. Mind you, it started at Doha airport, remember? We are freezing like hell. It was a cold day in Dubai and Sharjah. We get into the hotel room, we just want some heat. Hubby is at the dying stages of the flu. I'm still milking. Turn on the aircon for some warmth, nyana. The thing is only emitting cold air. Okay, fine. Maybe a hot shower will help. The water is not even lukewarm. It is bloody cold. We ordered dinner from their late menu. It gets delivered. Per now, we are cold as fuck. We had a cold shower, the room is cold, and the coffee things could only cater for one small cup of coffee each. I tell the delivery guy that we don't have hot water and not even hot air. He promises that he will send a maintenance guy through. Low. As beautiful as the room was, we just kept on stepping on olive seeds. It gave the impression that the place was not cleaned thoroughly from the previous tenants. But all in all, Sharjah is a beautiful and very safe place to visit. People were playing soccer at 2 a.m. in the morning. Women walk freely at any time of the day. There is no need to look over your shoulder. There is 24-hour shops or shops that close at 3 a.m. in the morning. No crime whatsoever. And one other thing, they love being part of the photos and videos as well. They are just a happy bunch. What I learned from this was to always confirm any additional requests directly with the institution or business. If I did that in time, we would have avoided the whole transport debacle. I hope you enjoy the video.